Okay, so with this second verse and Under the Bridge, things really kind of start to get moving here. He's using along the same chords, but he does different kind of variations on them. So let's take a look what he does. He starts with that same first E major chord, but he's got, now we're kind of doing a funky rhythm in the right hand. So you're going to kind of get that little swing feel and accenting certain strokes. And you're just kind of following along, you should kind of pick that up. As long as you keep that nice swinging down up momentum without stopping in the right hand. Okay, we're going to do some variations on that kind of thing, but that's kind of what the rhythm is going to be like. It's just down, up, and just accenting certain strokes. So we have the opening chord, then we hold this B, kind of like, you know, when you were doing the bar, to just release the bar and just bar like the top 2 strings. You're not going to hit the 6th string here, and you're going to do that little rhythm on it, and then you're going to pick the 8th fret on the 3rd string and the 7th fret on the 2nd string together and do a quick hammer on and pull off on the 9, from the 9 back to the 8 on the 3rd string. And then come over, grab 9 on the 4th string, and then back to that 8 on the 3rd. So we got, sorry. Then we have kind of the same lick that we did in the intro, the first verse, but you're going to come up, slide from the 2 9s on the 4th and 5th string up to 11, then hit the 2 9s on the 2nd and 3rd string, come back and hit these 11s, then back to the 9s. So you basically did it twice. Then you're going to come back with a G sharp minor chord. He actually plays it with a thumb here. And then up to the A. And when you play this A bar shape with the bar here with this first finger across the 2nd and 1st strings, 3rd string 6th fret, 4th string 7th fret. He does a little fill. He plays the chord, and then you can do a little fill. You're going to pick the 1st string, hammer on, 7 with your pinky, pull back off to the 5, and then hit the 5 on the 2nd string. So we got. Then we kind of continue the same thing. And then just instead of, once again, like we did in the first verse, the second time you skip that G sharp minor, just go straight to the A. And then just pick across the first 2 or 3 strings. So then continue the same thing over again. This last time here, instead of doing that twice, just go. So you basically kind of delayed it and slid up and only hit that chord, the 2 9s once. Then come down to the A, strum, and then pick 1st string, 2nd string. And then we're going to end that second verse with that same E major 7th chord that we ended the first verse with. All right? So that's got a lot of funky stuff to it. So really it's all about the rhythm and keeping that style, keep that right hand moving while you're playing those chords. And that's the key to keeping that sound going, no matter what chords you're doing or what kind of, just keep it moving. All right, now let's get to the chorus here. The chorus is going to sound like this. All right, so we're going to start here with an F sharp minor chord up here at the 9th position. So you're going to bar across the first 5 strings, the 9th fret, Second finger is going to be at the 10th fret, 2nd string, pinky at the 11th fret, 3rd string, and third finger at the 4th fret, the 11th fret, 4th string. Strum that once, then back down to this E major chord that we had in the verse. You hit that a few times. Then take that same shape and move it to the 14th fret. It's going to be a B major chord. And just do down, up, down, up. So we got. And then back to that first chord here, that C sharp, the F sharp minor chord. So after you strum it a couple times, release the pressure so there is nothing being held. You're just muting the strings. And then do down, up on the muted string. So we got this. And just start over. See, sometimes I'll actually just lay my hands across the strings for that muting and just grab the chord again after that. So that's it. The verse is just those chord sequence played 4 times. Then we get back to verse 3 and the outro section, which we will take a look at in the next lesson.